Raser, Memories Estate Liquidators, and a good buddy and friend of mine, and Lori Fike. Chaos to Calm. And now I've got both of you guys on the show because I want to talk about what you guys have done because I just love it. I absolutely adore what you two have done. I think the synergy not only makes perfect sense, but it is a really good business idea. So, Lori, talk about this relationship between you and a estate liquidators because it does seem to be this natural relationship.
It's an absolute progression of the process. So the number one issue that our clients have is stuff. They have too much of it. And 9 times out of 10, they're going from a home into a smaller home, which means they have extra stuff that they can't bring with them. Extra stuff. So they go ahead and they realize they've got this issue. We come in and we help them sort through and figure out what they can take with them. And then we've got this pile of stuff that we've got to do something with. And that was always my business struggle until I met Bobby, which he's been a lifesaver and a godsend. So what Bobby does is come in on the back end of our deals. We connect him to the client, and then he goes ahead and helps with that stuff, whether it be a liquidation or an estate sale on the property or consignment. He helps us deal with that last piece so that the customer can move on into their next home.
Yeah, I was talking with Bobby a little bit before we started, and what was interesting was, okay, you organize, but you don't sell.
Right.
And Bobby sells but doesn't organize.
Right.
Exactly.
So
It's a perfect
you don't want
partnership.
Bobby organizing anything. Bobby's got a warehouse. I don't know, it's 30-something thousand square foot warehouse, and I'm telling you, it's just absolutely full of stuff. Other people's stuff. Bobby, talk a little bit about your relationship with Lori because you and I talked about this when it first started, and it just seemed like this natural fit that I was thinking, why haven't you done this earlier? You know, I mean, you've been in business for years. What took so long for you guys to sort of connect?
Well, that's a pretty good question. For me, I feel my faith has led me to meet her.
Right.
And faith comes through people. And
careful now. You married. Careful now.
And people, you know, and people talking to people, like she said, is how we met. And one of our friends recommended us to each other, and we just fit. And you know, it's just been a blessing to me.
So you sort of use her as sort of lead generation, correct?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Does it work the other way that you run into a client that just has too much stuff? Needs to be organized first. I mean, does it work both ways?
Yeah, it does. I haven't got her any jobs yet, but she would be the one to refer for a clean out because I'm not an organizer by far. I mean, I don't organize. I can sell it, but I can't organize it. So.
And, you know, Lori, for me, it just seems like this is something you'd have been doing years ago, which was helping them actually liquidate the stuff. But your job is, hey, it's clean, it's neat, I'll see you later, bye. And then that challenge was left up to the client to figure out the next step up until now.
Actually, when I started the business, I started trying to sell things because it was such a huge need.
Right.
And very quickly learned that
you don't have the knowledge that Bobby has.
No, I didn't know what I was doing, and it's time-consuming, and when you're inexperienced and he's got people that follow him everywhere, so they're always going to him to look for things. So I very quickly said, this is not the core of my business. It's not where I want to be. I need to find other options. And it took a lot of talking to get connected to Bobby.
Somebody
to finally
that you trust.
Exactly, because I'm especially dealing with seniors. I can't just bring anyone in. I have to bring someone in that I really trust will take care of them and not take advantage of them.
I have very few friends that I would tell you have the honor, integrity, and character that Bobby does. So you are correct. That absolutely does matter. Yeah. You know, Bobby, it's interesting because people don't know this, but when you see all these huge flea markets and these little booths are that are all over the area now, these black lions and stuff like that, you ever wonder where they get the stuff from? They get it from Bobby. So, Lori, when we're talking about this business relationship between you two guys, is it something that you have formalized in a way that you guys actually agree on certain things? Or is it just a handshake, hey, Bobby, I'll call you when I need you? How does that work?
We actually spent a bit of time talking through the process. So there isn't necessarily a formal agreement between us, but we have a very clear process. And I know what I can say about his services to the clients, and then I know where to kind of stop and bring him in. So I kind of pre-sell and go in and explain what he does and how it will benefit the customer and our relationship and how much I trust him. And then I'll bring Bobby in, and he'll actually physically meet, and I'll facilitate that until I feel comfortable kind of stepping back. But they're my clients, so I'm attached to them.
Right.
So I'm always kind of watching over, making sure that they're okay and that I'm there for them if they have any questions.
Do they see him as an extension of your company, or they clearly know that he's
They
separate?
clearly know, and they sign an agreement directly with him. But they still, because I bring him in, they still view him as an extension of us, which is another reason that it's so important that I trust him,
Right.
because he's representing me, and he becomes part of me in a way.
Don't be letting her down now, Bob.
Oh, no.
We're gonna go to Coach's Corner in a minute, and I'd love for you guys to be a part of that because you guys are just such seasoned business people. But one more time, Lori, give them your website, how they can reach you.
chaos2calm.com.
Bobby?
Memories Estate Liquidators.com.
And Lori, what would you tell a small business person that is thinking about going in business? What would your advice be to them?
Be brave, be strong, don't expect to sleep, and just keep on going. Fall down 7, get up 8.
That sounds fantastic. Thank you guys so much.